Yes, I have a dress on. Yes, I have a little bit of stick of lip on my mouth. And yes, I just got my hair done. And that's why I'm dressed up a little bit right now because, when you feel good, you feel good and you just want to dress yourself up. Look, I was feeling myself and I decided to dress up. Let it go. Hello. Welcome to week 10. Welcome to week 10. That's what we're doing. We're calling it week 10 because it is week 10. I've been doing this for 10 weeks. Well, this has changed what this is because at the beginning, Narwhal was short for novel writing, and that's not what this is anymore. But that's okay. Because I say it's okay. Last week was 3 videos in a row, and I will hear no different. Hot. I don't plan on being here for long because I actually, even though I didn't really record very much this week, I feel like I got clips that explain for themselves what they're supposed to be. So I don't feel like I'm gonna need to do a lot of explaining from this end, but we're just going to just in case. This week I did a lot of work on the story video that is going to be going up at the end of this month.
Hello. I'm very tired. I don't even know if you can hear me. I spent most of today just trying to get through the story video that I've been working on, honestly, and I haven't gotten much farther than I was yesterday because the story keeps changing on me. I end a part and they're okay, I'm done writing for today. I've done so much. I've got other things to do. Tomorrow I'll start it off here and this is where the story will go from there. And then I go sit down the next day and that's not where the story goes. It's that thing you thought? No. Rewrite the last 3 paragraphs and continue the story in a different direction. I'm just so exhausted. I did that for so long today, just trying to move the story forward without creating a world that's too big for me to contain within 5 parts, because I don't want to go over 5 parts. I will do 6 if I have to, but I don't want to. Besides the point, I did that for so long today that I forgot that I was supposed to post a video today. Today's Sunday, by the way, if I hadn't already said it, which I don't know if I did, because I can't remember any words that I was saying. And now I need to write, but I don't want to. It's the end of the day. I'm watching Pride and Prejudice, the BBC miniseries. I should go to sleep. Oh, remind me to tell you about that dream I had last night. I'm not gonna do it right now. Well, not really a dream. It was sleep paralysis, but in dream form. But also a little lucid. I'm not doing this right now. I'm gonna go drink some tea or have a coffee. No, that's a stupid idea. Don't do that.
As you can see, I was worried about the world becoming too big, and in fact, it did become too big, far too big. I just couldn't stop making it more. As I was saying while I was lying very tired on the couch, it wouldn't stop. It just wouldn't stop. So, I have resigned myself to making this a several month project.
Change Zoom magnification. No. Hi. It is the 6th of January. So if you can remember what the news was on this wonderful Wednesday, you can understand why I'm a little all over the place and unhappy. I've been working on things this week. I haven't really been getting a lot of footage, so good luck to you whom is figuring out how to put this together later in life. It's a lot. Today's a lot. This week has been a lot, to be perfectly honest. I just have so many things that I need to be getting done, and I'm not doing that at all. Welcome to my nightmare. I finished all that I'm officially going to do for this month's story video. It is 4 parts, and I stopped there because once I stopped, I was like, this is good. Are you going to find it good and satisfying? No. I've already asked 3 people. They don't like where it ends. But I have every intention of continuing it to part probably 8 or 10 or something like that. But not this month. This month, I'm done. So, besides some additional last minute editing that needs to happen on that piece because grammatical errors that I miss when I don't read things out loud, I today would like to start pre-pro on getting the images that I'm going to be using as fodder for the videos themselves. Because just in case you didn't know, I do not art well, and I find images and trace them and move them around so that they make sense with the story I'm telling. So I'm planning on doing that while also listening to our podcast. This podcast is already out, by the way. It's our 4th episode. You can find the link down there in the down there square. It's in one ear playing right now as I'm talking to you. I listen through it so that I can find the portions that I want to use to promote on the Instagram. I should have done this earlier this week and not literally the day before it needs to be done. But hey, this is what we're doing. Do I have a meeting tonight later? Yes. Am I still having stuff? Yeah, I have a lot to do. So what you're gonna see me do right now is a lot of that, and maybe some voiceover things. I don't know what this is gonna look like.
I'm still playing around with what the title is gonna be. I'm not sure. I've asked a couple of people who've read it for me to help me out with that because I have working titles that are just not gonna work. I know that they're not. It's just what I call them. They're just very wordy. And right now I'm playing around with the thought of calling it The Collectors. So right now I'm just gonna start calling it The Collectors right now. You'll still hear me talk about it as the story video in the video upcoming because I just decided that I'd probably call it The Collectors today. So I worked a lot on The Collectors, and here's some footage.
Hello. Here we are today. I've gotten a lot of stuff done today, off camera. I did some studying of Korean. I've gone out on a walk for an hour, caught up with a friend, did work. I've been quite the busy beehive. I don't want to be a beehive. What other things are busy that start with B? Diligent dingo. I've been much the diligent dingo today, getting things done even though I really didn't want to, like the washing of my hair, as you can see. And yes, in fact, this is why I'm wearing earrings even though I am sitting at home, not going anywhere, because, you know, gotta do whatever it takes to make yourself feel great. Hold on. What is that sound? Sorry, I kept hearing pops from my computer. It was Discord. We're doing a D&D game tomorrow with me and some of my friends. I've never played D&D before. My husband's pro, but I've never played. He's never invited me to join. And as I've done nothing but sit around doing work while listening to D&D podcasts, I've thought, why not give it a try? So one of our friends is gonna DM and I'm going to do my best to count correctly. I'm gonna have a calculator on hand. I'm so bad at maths, so very bad. But that is neither here nor there, though I do need to finish choosing my character, or building them at least. But I'll do that later. For now, we're getting to writing. No, we're getting to drawing. So that's what I'm gonna do while watching season 2 of Fruits Baskets. I was going to watch The Mentalist, but I really want to catch up on Fruits Baskets. I didn't realize that the season 2 had already been put up, and I'm really excited about that. So that's what we'll be doing today, and by today I mean right now. Yeah, I had to switch to The Mentalist because I couldn't pay attention. I am doing some drawing for the video that's gonna go up later this month. I obviously have like 3 weeks until I actually have to put anything up, but let's not save it for the last week. We all know how that went.
Thanks, Google, for failing me yesterday.
And edit his audio in appropriately, and then I will add the art for all of them, and then find music to make it work, and then possibly ambient noises that represent crowds and stuff. Plus, I have to edit this. I'm very tired.
Okay, so it's about 4 hours later, and 4 hours of The Mentalist, which Patrick Jane is so annoying. I have basically all the character work done for the first story video. That'll be going up the 23rd or 27th or something, I don't know, dates. And I'm pretty excited about how they turned out. I mean, they're better than my last story video, and it looks like I spent 4 hours on it. Now I just have to do the backgrounds. That's gonna kind of be the hard thing. But like, I've got weeks. So tomorrow I'll probably actually work on my novel, which I've not done this week at all, so yay! And now I'm gonna go back to watching Fruits Baskets now that I can focus on the art and the wonderfulness that is that. That's the plan for today, folks. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm again on the floor because why would I be any other place?
Yeah. So I will definitely be putting 4 parts of the collectors up at the end of this month. I think the first one should go up on like the last Tuesday of this month. I really should just like look at I'm not gonna look at the dates. I'll tell you next time. I'll tell you next week what dates they should be up. Like I said in that clip, I have had 3 people in my life read the collectors and they all liked it. 2 of them said I shouldn't put it up at all because they think that I should hoard it and make it into something bigger and then publish it into something else. But if I'm being real, if hopefully you people who are watching this, and maybe you're not watching this, maybe you only watch the story videos, like it enough to keep coming back to my channel and like it enough to like want to know what my writing looks like, because this is a sample of it, and that's my hope for it. And my other secondary hope is specifically to garner the interest of a couple of artists, because this specific one I would really like to turn into like a webtoon or a manga of some kind, because I think that it would work very well. But I don't think anyone's gonna steal it, specifically because I have all this documentation that I've been working on it for a while. I don't really think that that's a big issue. I don't feel bad about it. I feel excited about it that they like it so much. So I really hope you like it too, basically. That's what I'm saying. But I am probably not gonna upload the following parts in February because I already have a story idea that I want to put up for that. A story I wrote many years ago called Twice the Fool. And so I'm gonna put that one up in February. And then March will be more of the collector. If you guys want more. Even if you don't want more, I'm just gonna do it because I enjoy it. And that's what matters in this particular vlog because, I just change things up. It's just about me, really. I definitely failed in the writing of the novel this week. Well, I guess this month because it's the first week of January. So this whole month, I've not written this whole year, I haven't written a single word of my novel. But I have every intention of doing that this week since I don't have to write anything more on the collectors and all I have to do is just do art for them. So that's the plan. The plan is to actually sit down, pull out my notebook, and pick up where I left off, because the last place I left off was actually really engaging, and I think it's going to go much the same way as the collectors did. Every time I start, it'll want to change a little bit, which is perfectly fine in the novel writing process because I'm okay with this going several hundred pages. You got that to look forward to, and so do I, because I do enjoy writing it. I just gotta do it, and I'm going to. But writing is not the only thing I did this week, and drawing for writing is also not the only thing I did this week. I did a lot of stuff. I've gotten back into studying Korean because, use this time to learn languages that interest you. And Korean interests me mostly because I just think it's really beautiful. I mean, also I watch a lot of media, and it would help me a lot if I could understand the gist of it and be able to multitask while watching dramas, because sometimes I just want to watch a drama in the background while I'm doing stuff, but I don't want to put on a drama I've already seen several times. Korean in itself is just really pretty. It's just really pretty sounding. So I would like to learn it. I will never sound pretty when I do it because I have the deadest tongue. I'm sure that you've heard me speak English poorly, and that is my first language, and it's difficult. I don't know. I just think languages are cool. If I had a superpower, or if I had one wish from a genie, it would be able to be completely fluent in every spoken, written, and signed language on the planet. Because why not, right? Just, you'd be able to go anywhere, travel anywhere, talk to anybody you know, find people in different lives of work. Lives of work? Works of life? Walks of life. English is hard. Mostly though, I'm not gonna lie, I wanna do it so that I can go and eat places and not feel weird ordering food in places. I don't know that you would feel weird, but I do. I have a lot of social anxiety. I would like to speak your language if I'm gonna go and visit you. That's it. Or at least enough to be able to order food. Besides all of this, other things I did this week was I played D&D for the first time, which I'm sure I've already said in a clip, and that was fun. I'm bad at it, like I knew I would be, because I am not a think on her feeder.
Hello, lovely people who watch my vlog. Ew. What's that on your breath? Is it pesto?
My breast.
All right. I was showing
your vlog.
Yeah. I probably won't keep all of that in. I'll probably take most of it out. Ugh, my hair looks a mess. I'm at my sister's place because she's going to do my hair tomorrow. Today, I'm about to play D&D with my friends for the first time. That's my sister. Don't we look alike? Well.
But it was like super enjoyable to just be able to like do it with a lot of friends who also didn't know what they were doing. Like only 2 people had played D&D before, and the DM had DM'd before, and it was just like very slow and figuring things out. And we are clumsy. We are a clumsy party trying to save a little girl from somewhere. But it was fun. And I got to hang out with my sister. She did my hair, which you probably already saw in the clip as well. And we like are getting our podcast up. I definitely already put up that thing that I said I was working on to put on Instagram. I forgot. I need to do that today. But it's been like a pretty full, engaging week. It's been a good week. I feel like I've gotten a lot done, and yeah. That's it. I've gotten a lot done, and it's been a grand old time. Let me just check my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything. I forgot to say last week that I got a new camera. I don't know if you've noticed, but I noticed that I can move around without there being a lot of jumping. Like, you can actually focus on what I want you to focus on, which right now is me, and that feels very vain, but my hands move in the frame and the whole picture doesn't shake. That is the best thing. All right, kids, that's basically all the jabbering I'm gonna do this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this format worked. I'm never sure until I'm editing what this is actually gonna look like. So I hope you like whatever this has been, as we are at the end. And to my future self, pace yourself. Pace yourself. You're doing a lot of things right now. Choose a day to do each thing, or get your bullet journal back in order so that you can not feel overwhelmed and you can actually get all your tasks done. You did pretty well this week, but that was a fluke. Be better organized. You have the ability to be better organized. Do that. All right, kids, that is all for this afternoon. I'm gonna go finish doing these things and then also do some fun stuff, probably, maybe, hopefully. Okay, catch you next week. This is one of my favorite dresses, so. Okay, bye for real though.